Okay, so we're doing completing the square today. And this is kind of a tricky subject, but let's see if you can follow me as I do these two problems, which are actually the first two problems in the section. So what we're doing is, in order to solve these problems, we can't do it the normal way that we did before. So when we complete the square, we are adding, hopefully you read the notes already, we are adding b over 2 squared to each side of our equation. So if we're adding b over 2 squared, b over 2 is going to be 8 over 2 squared. Now, whatever you do to the left side, you have to do to the right side. 8 over 2 squared, okay? What we've done here now, we have one of those special cases, okay? Because 8 over 2 is 4, squared is 16, all right? So we have one of those special cases that we've done before. So what we can actually do is just change this to x plus 4 squared. Because what is x plus 4 times x plus 4? If you were to FOIL that out, you would get x squared plus 8x plus 16. And that's exactly what we want. All right? And then over here, we're just adding a 16. You can already kind of see what's going to happen over here. All right? Now, excuse me, we have the square, basically we have this squared, so in order to get that square off of this parenthesis, we take the square root of both sides. So this now becomes x plus 4 is equal to the square root of 196. All right, and if we get our trusty calculators out, the square root of 196 is 14. So we have x plus 4 is equal to, remember, plus or minus 14. There's our two problems. Because when we subtract 4 on both sides, x is going to equal a positive 14 minus 4, which is 10, and a negative 14 minus 4, which is negative 18. So there's your two answers. Now, for the last problem that I'm going to do, this is on the left-hand side. We need to move this to the right-hand side. So we're going to add 165 to both sides. So now we have t squared minus 4t is equal to 165. Notice how I left this little gap in there. That's because that's where we're going to add that b over 2 squared. So t squared minus 4t, we're adding, but now it's going to be negative. Negative 4 over 2 squared. But whatever we do to the left side, we have to do to the right side. So we're adding a negative 4 over 2 squared. Now, so negative 4 over 2, all right, that's a negative 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. So all we have to do in this example, we now have t minus 2 squared, because negative 4 over 2 is a 2. If you do t minus 2 times t minus 2, what are we going to get? We're going to get a t squared minus 4t plus 4. And then over here, we're going to have 165. And this is plus a 4. So we take the square root on both sides. All right. We have t minus 2 is equal to the square root of 169, which is 13. Remember, plus or minus, so that when we add the 2 to both sides, we have our two problems. T is equal to positive 13 plus 2, which is 15, and a negative 13 plus a 2, which is negative 11. So there's a couple problems that I did that you can check out. I also put some problems on the website too. Thank you.